Hello guys. Nice to meet you all today. How's your experience watching Mission Impossible?
It was fun. It was really fun.
Interesting.
Yeah. Enjoy the movie.
Besides that, Sasha?
My opinion, this movie involve action, involve the first-paced activity, conflict, and violent fights. As we know, this movie have the one popular actor, are well known as Tom Cruise, which is he.
It's okay.
He risks life and limb each time he steps out to accomplish stunts we've never seen before. For example, Tom Cruise, he probably climbed the cliff of insanity before breakfast and rappels back down using the rope to accomplish his mission. As we can see, he put lots of effort just to make sure the Mission Impossible is possible to accomplish, so that we as the viewer,
Watcher.
feel amazed with the movie and can take the moral value from this movie.
I agree with you. What do you think, Adam?
So this movie give me some very experience and totally wash my brain and exception to this movie, because this movie are very unbelievable and what I expect from the beginning are totally wrong. For an example, I thought that her Ethan partner was people that can complete that mission with Ethan at the end of the movie, but he is the one who betray and decoy the department.
You mean Agent Walker? Is it the
Betrayer.
His friend.
okay.
So there are a lot of part and scene that I love to watch repeatedly. For example, when Ethan run to catch the John Lark, and he climb wall and jump wall to wall like
Hardcore.
Like ninja.
Yes. So that is very fantastic and
Amazing to watch.
So I think I spend my time with to watch this movie, and I think it is very meaningful, and I don't waste my time watch it again and again. It would, yes. So what do you think?
So I'm gonna start with the story part. I feel like this story is very explosive. Right from the beginning, it already starts with an action. How Ethan already got his mission, and then how he has to save his friends. It's either him choosing the plutonium or saving his friend's life. You guys remember the part where he can just enter the car with the plutonium and run away, but then Ethan Hunt has a very pure heart, so he just choose his friends. And when you think about mission, throughout the movie, the things seems unlogical,
Why?
That's why it's called Mission Impossible.
Yeah, that's why it's called Mission Impossible.
But
Since, Ethan has this character of being intuitive. He likes to follow his instincts, and sometimes it risks people's lives by betting on it, but he is very confident, and in real life I don't think it can happen, but it is a movie, So anything is possible.
Then what makes the movie more interesting? Yeah, talking about the title itself, it's called Mission Impossible. It means that the things that they do must be really hard to normal person to do. Such as if you guys can see the stunt, the catching session with the police of the
Hitting and the police.
Hitting and the police, yeah. The actions, the fights is interesting and it's extra because the fight is not like a normal person, normal real life fight. It come with martial arts, which is the Tom Cruise can carry the character, so which is hard for other actors to do the fight.
Actually, Tom Cruise itself, he is actually the icon for any action, like thrill action. Because when we see the cast for the movie itself is the Tom Cruise, then we know that the action in the movie will be interesting. Will be something that
We look forward to.
Yes, we look forward to. Such as in the movie itself, there's the scene that parachute jumping, hand-to-hand fighting in the bathroom, running in the rooftop, like that. So that is something we think it's an action scene that interesting to watch.
And do you guys know, during filming he actually injured himself because he does his own stunts. It was during the scene where he was running, catching John Lark, and he runs from buildings to buildings, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to cross over buildings to buildings.
Yeah.
And there was this one scene when he jumped, his knee banged against the building concrete. So
The building wall.
So his ankle, is it affect his ankle?
his knee.
His knee.
His knee hurt.
Was he hospitalized?
I think so. So they have to delay the movie for a while
Oh.
because he was injured. So yeah, that was my brother. My brother's he said.
That's why the movie got famous, because the combination of thrilling stunt of Ethan Hunt. Without the stunt, how can the movie become so famous? That's why the title is Mission Impossible. Other person cannot do the thing, but the Ethan Hunt can done all the things.
Yes.
Beyond the world. Yeah.
Actually, in my opinion, the movie is a little bit complicated, because I think if we don't read the synopsis and we just watch the movie, I think it's maybe more need more to think what is this movie is about. And then it's also about there's also character named Solomon Lane, and the man is before the Mission Impossible Fallout, right? Before the mission. So if we don't watch the before the Fallout, and we don't know who's the lead, so I think it's a little bit complicated. And then I enjoy watch the movie because of the action. And then the place where they do their action in the London, it's a nice place. And then nice place to do the action. The actress also do their own time to do the movies. Yeah, I enjoy.
Okay, what do you guys think about the effect of the movie, such as the crash, such as the crash
It's
and
very realistic.
Yeah, it's realistic.
Especially the scene in the bathroom.
This wall was crashed and mirror cracked.
Yeah, I like that scene. It looks so realistic. The sound of the punching and all. It's violent, but it looks real.
like, did they really crash the car with a real car, or they just edited it? What do you guys think?
I think it's real.
Actually, Tom Cruise is a bike racer. He he can drive the bike, motorcycle very well. So that's why in every Mission Impossible series, he will surely drive the motorcycle in different ways.
Means
You know,
that
sometimes some action movies they use someone else to do the
Yeah,
stunts,
yeah.
but these are pure him.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it.
that was
Cool.
what makes the movie extra, because the stuntman is the main actress itself.
Yes, it's the own actress itself.
He's the second version of Jackie Chan.
But more handsome one.
The white
Actually, one of the reason people watch the movie is because the actress, which is Tom Cruise, and the Superman guy, which is
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. Yeah, they both play a huge role model for that movie.
Yeah.
They what make interest people to watch the movie. Plus, if you guys watch the Mission Impossible with the previous one, which is about similar action, and then for those who like action, of course they will continue and follow up the latest Mission Impossible. Yeah.
And I heard there will be another Mission
Coming up.
Impossible,
Uh-huh.
the new one, 2020. Yes.
Instead of action and violence, do you have seen any other scenes such as romance or?
God, it's not like purely romance, like emotion. Because in the last part, Ethan Hunt's ex-wife will appear with her new husband. But even though her new husband is beside her, but she still will help Ethan Hunt. That's the thing.
That's cool.
That's
This is-
emotional.
Support.
This is actually my first movie of Mission Impossible, so I don't actually know what happened from the previous movies.
Yeah.
But as an action movie lover, I think it's a really good movie, and I like all the stunts. The stunts were awesome, and yeah, that's it.
Can you still understand the plot lines even
Yeah,
without
it was
watching
okay.
the?
But like Murshida said, there were some scenes that we can't seem to comprehend. Like
Because
we don't know
the characters from the previous scene
Yeah.
reappear, right? So you don't know
the
what.
villain is from the previous movie.
Yes.
So those are the scenes where.
What your opinion, Karina? Based on my opinion, the moral value that I can get from this movie is the trust, which is one of the scene is when the Ethan Hunt uses his boss and Benji to trap Walker to tell the truth and admit whose side he really is.
Yes.
So what I conclude is this entire thing can only happen if his boss and his teammate trust him. If not, that scene will not be possible.
Teamwork and trust. Yeah.
Yeah, teamwork and trust.
Especially the last scene where Ethan Hunt's team have to trust him because they can't cut the wire without Ethan taking out the key first. So they have to wait at the last second just to cut the wire, and Ethan did it again. Happy ending.
So this movie is not about the action, if you guys know, because some scenes that they always have part that we get laugh with their joke.
Such as
when Ethan run out the building and her friends read the direction
gadgets, yeah.
gadget direction to
to catch
to catch
John
the
Lar.
Jonah and
Yeah, I remember.
Because it was
and
vertical and
vertical
then
and
from
horizontal.
horizontal and then from 2D to 3D. Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, that's funny.
It was so funny. I laughed a lot.
What's your opinion, Fatia?
In my opinion, there are so many stunts, so I can stay awake while watching it. Like there's no sleepy scene, so
it was very fun, and I get the romance, I get the comedy, and all. Like I had lots of fun watching it.
That's great. What do you guys think about the scenery? Because they have various kind of scenery in that
They
movie.
show it in Paris.
Yeah, not in Paris only. They got in like nature, which is in the cliff, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kashmir.
Kashmir, yeah, in Kashmir. And what else? If you guys know, I can't remember.
I know just the.
Oh yeah,
those two
maybe.
places.
Yeah.
But
I
Kashmir
like
was
the sceneries. Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Pakistan, was it?
Kashmir, India.
Kashmir.
Yeah.
And Pakistan, right?
Which?
In which sense?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but it's okay.
no.
And also,
But
I also
it
like
at the border of Pakistan.
I also like the scene of where the Ethan and his friend, the Luther, I think.
Luther, the what the black family.
What?
Benji?
No, just it's also Benji, and then there's a news in the hospital, I think, but it is.
Oh yeah.
It's not actually at hospital. It's actually at studio
Yeah,
where.
I like that scene.
Yeah.
How they manipulate the scientist to give his phone password,
Password.
phone's password. Just
I think what is about password? Why do
so
they?
the scientist is the only one that has that has contact with John Lark, so that's why they want the phone's password.
So they can
Yeah, so
track
they
the
can track
direction.
John Lark. Yeah, and that's why they manipulate him, make him think that he's in the hospital for 3 days. Let's say it's only an hour after that, something like that. What's your guys' favorite character? in
Of
the
course,
movie?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
But why Tom Cruise?
What?
Because of the stunts. Yeah, and his visual.
His appearance on the scene,
Which kind of his appearance?
maybe on the air.
I mean, like his body, his face, or what?
Maybe his body.
Oh.
But most of his time will be on the air. For example, he bring the helicopter, right? There are some stunts in the air, and one more thing, he jump from building to building. That's the great thing of him.
And at the first movie, he jumped from the air on the aeroplane to in London. We
Parachute.
parachute. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember that part. Yeah.
That stunt is very.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
and talking about funny parts, you know how John Lark said he doesn't need the oxygen tank, and then he's the one that got.
During the diving.
Yeah, diving. He's the one that gets struck by lightning.
It's in that.
And Ethan has to
responsibility
have his
to
life.
rescue him.
Yeah, what do you guys think about the overall movie?
It was really fun.
Yeah, I will rate it
It's
like
good.
4/5.
4 out of 5.
Why 4?
How about 10? Give
Out of 10. 9.
9.
How about you?
9.5.
9.5. Why you make it 9.5?
Because there are many more value that I can get.
Then another 0.5.
What happened?
So, for overall, all of you love the movie, right?
Yeah. We really
And
enjoyed
do
it.
you guys realize that this is our last meeting for our this session?
Oh my God, really?
movie. Yes.
I'm so fast. I'm so sad.
Okay, we don't know when again we're going to meet after this. So that's all for today. Thanks for being cooperation among us. Okay, sometimes we'll miss some person. For example, in first meeting we miss you. And in our third meeting we miss Nadia. That's the mistake we made. But never mind, we can cover up all those things. Okay, so sorry if whatever we have done is wrong. That's all. Thank you. Do you guys got any speech? Because due to our last meeting, right?
I'm not doing it.
In this movie review discussion, I think I talk a lot within my confidence into talk in English. At the same time, I get into have experience watch a new movie that I haven't watched before. I get a lot of moral values. I made new friends like you guys, and you guys are awesome. And behalf of myself, I am sorry if I had do anything wrong. And I enjoy myself discussion with you guys. Yeah.
For me, I am very grateful to know each of you, and I really appreciate that. And
Are you crying?
so I want to say thank you to give attention and collaboration with me, and I hope we can meet games next time.
Okay, so for me, I really enjoy my time spending with you guys. I'm very grateful, to be in this group. Everyone is giving their collaboration and all, cooperation. And I want to apologize if I did anything wrong. I talk too much.
No, never mind. Because of you, the storyline going too flow.
So thank you, guys are sweet.
Okay,
That's all.
Tasha and Karina got anything to say?
Pass. No.
Aina, you want to talk?
Okay, so I think it was great having spent my time with you guys. It was fun, and to be honest, I find that I didn't speak too much, and I should learn to speak more with Auni. You should teach me how to speak. And you guys are very supportive in so many ways, so I'm very proud to have you guys as my teammates.
Okay. Mushida?
I enjoy having a good time with you guys. Yeah. That's it.
Okay, sorry. For me, I'm the only international student here, right?
Yeah.
I was so happy meeting very nice people like you guys. Sorry if I made mistakes. Sorry if I didn't come one time. Yeah, thank you for being very supportive and always reminding me to come. Especially Tasha, Fatia. I'm so happy and I'm so glad. And sorry if I laughed too much. I laughed too much and
You have a cute laugh.
No. And it's really nice talking to you guys. I feel like I have more friends because of this LAX group, and I hope we can still communicate with each other. Thank you very much.
I'm happy to know each one of you because you are guys so supportive. You are so fun and very helpful to
Yes.
Okay.
Into that.
Are you crying?
I think with this movie review, I can release my stress, and I can enjoy my free time watching the movie, and I can discuss with you guys. So that's one of the things that I can enjoy.
As for me, I think it's the same for all of us. I do enjoy meeting you guys, laughing together. I will remember this, and I think actually, Fatia is the most living the
Funniest. Funniest person.
Hell no. She is the most cheerful person. Can you use beep? Yeah, I guess stop laughing. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
So that's all. Let's hope we don't lose contact after this.
Yes,
Okay.
don't love the group. Don't love the group.
If can, we can make a new group for our next LAX.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps so. Yeah.
So thank you, guys.
Alright.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye.
Uy,